Midnight seems so nice to me. It's the start of a new day, and there's no place in this world that I'd rather be than right here on Facebook and YouTube with Midnight and you. Right on, baby. Right on. In the words of the great Barry White, I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel on YouTube. I'm your host, Polo Trey Wimbley. This video is a little different than any of the videos I probably have done in the past because of the fact that we had a court shooting today in Delaware. Today's date is February the 11th, 2013. We had a court shooting, and it was kind of the way the news was saying it was kind of like domestic violence related. The shooter knew who he was killing. 3 people were dead, a couple other people were wounded. The fact remains is here it is. We have another isolated gun-related killings in the United States. And the topic tonight basically goes into when will it ever end? Okay, that's first of all. Here's my spin on it. It's only a matter of time before the government does do something about these gun incidents, about guns, period. It's only a matter of time. That's one. Second of all, a lot of people are going to get punished. I mean, law-abiding citizens are really going to get punished because of these random acts. They really are. And the way I see it is a little different than a lot of you probably will see it. The way I see it is it's only a matter of time before some terrorists get it through their head and see what's going on, and then all of a sudden, bam, you got a terrorist shooting up the subway station or shooting up something. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time before, they say, okay. I mean, they're watching and they're seeing what's going on, but it's only a matter of time before, it would be some crowded rush hour or some crowded, you know where I'm going with this? It's only a matter of time, you know, before it happens. And then once it happens, it's going to be a tragedy. It's going to be a travesty, and something's going to be done then. By then, in some cases, it might be too late. So my topic question tonight, pretty much, is this: should the government go ahead and ban guns, or should we still be allowed to have our constitutional right to bear arms? This is a real icky topic. But like I said, I'm not going to back down and bite my tongue off of different topics. I want to say the things that you guys are scared to say. Okay? Use my First Amendment right of speech, freedom of speech, but being tactful about it. Okay? It's only a matter of time before, you know, before terrorists come in and shoot up stuff. And then what? It's only a matter of time. I mean, I may not be the only person that else, probably millions of Americans that's thinking the same way. Like, hey, man, something got to be done. Something has to be done. So leave me your comments on this one. Should we have the right to bear arms? Or should the government step in and say, you know what? We're going to ban all semi-automatic weapons because of a few yahoos that just don't got it right. When you had a school shooting, mass shooting, when you had this court shooting, we had people in the movie theater getting shot. You got people in the mall getting shot. It's just too many of these crazy incidents that's been happening. And before you know it, Big Brother's going to have to step in and say, hey, enough's enough. I mean, I live in Philadelphia. CNN came in and they did a story on Philadelphia. And they were saying that if you're a young black male, you're safer in Iraq and Afghanistan than you are on the streets of Philadelphia. And it's crazy. But again, it's only a matter of time before something really, really big happens. And I would hate to see it, but it's like a ticking time bomb. You know, I mean, you hear the term somebody going postal. Somebody going postal. And it's only a matter of time before someone goes postal. And by then, it's going to be like, well, what's the NRA going to say then? What's the NRA going to, National Rifle Association? What are they going to say then when you have a mass killing at a subway station or in a crowded mall or something? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. My hearts and prayers go to the victims' families. There's nothing that could be said or done to bring them back. But in the meantime, when you get a chance, hug your loved ones. Whatever squabbles y'all have, you need to squash that because you never know when you're going to see your loved one again alive. There's people right now, under the sound of my voice, that kind of wish that they could have squashed whatever thing they had against a sibling, cousin, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, you know, father, mother, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt. You know what I'm saying? Good friend. So you never know under what circumstance you may see someone the next time you may meet them. And again, reading about what's been happening with it, they're trying to say that it was he was going to court for a domestic violence case. And it's sad. It's sad all the way around. That's my time. My heart and prayers go out to the people who lost their lives today in that shooting in Delaware in the courtroom. Rest in peace. Should we be allowed to keep our constitutional right, or should the government come in and step in and do something about it? Leave me your comments. Polo trades cools outside the pillow. So when you go to bed at night, that's just me right there. Cools outside the pillow. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. And it's been a Trey Wimbley production and distributed by YouTube.